Hi, it's Ileana. Today I'm going to be talking about Kirlian Aura cameras and how that works. And there's also now apps on phones, on smartphones, that simulate Kirlian technology. And you could take a photo of yourself and it will show you the state of your auric field and what colors there are in the aura. So what I've learned is that sometimes healing practitioners will have a Kirlian camera or a camera that will take your picture and to see what the aura looks like before the healing session and after the healing session to see how much improvement there is. If the aura is lighter, if the colors are brighter, like blues, greens, golden energy, white energy is very healthy. Sometimes there's gray, yellow, black. Those energies are kind of unhealthy in the aura field. So it's important to take into consideration the aura reading from the Kirlian camera. It may also measure how you're feeling. So if you're angry, there could be colors of red, fiery orange coming from the fire aspect of your soul. Or, you just might be feeling down that day, sick, flu, cold, whatever. That's why your aura color might be slightly less bright than, say, bright blue or bright green, vibrant, less vibrant. So there's all kinds of reasons for why the aura state would be different. And it can change from hour to hour, even a couple of minutes. Usually, if somebody is talented and good at energy healing, there will be a difference in the aura spectrums, the colors. Things will look healthier and better. There's also something important to consider. If you've never given your picture to anybody else, or you have not taken a picture with a Kirlian camera, those people cannot read your auric field state. They can't claim that they have some kind of a scanning device that can just read your aura. It doesn't work that way. It's either on your smartphone app, you take a picture, it measures your auric fields, your state of being, or it's with a Kirlian camera. But there needs to be a picture of you to read your aura, a freshly taken picture. You can't just take a picture of someone from their website or an interview and say, oh, look, I went and I used an aura quantum technology scanner and this is what's coming off of your aura right now. That is not legitimate aura reading. And if anybody tells you or claims that they can scan your aura just by you sending them a picture, I wouldn't trust that completely, honestly. I would want to be there presently, physically, to see what kind of aura reading scanner this is, that it's a legit Kirlian scanner, cameras that takes your photo, your fresh photo, and according to that photo, tells you what's going on with your aura. The health, the emotional state, the colors, and where the weaknesses are and where the strengths are in the auric field with a fresh picture. Never send somebody an old picture of yourself or a fresh picture even. Don't give people your name, your address, your phone number, your picture for any of these types of scans because they're not accurate. And there's somebody out there that claims that they have quantum technology that does aura readings according to their photos. And what this person is doing is they're taking a healthy green aura a picture from a smartphone app that has a healthy green aura, and they're saying that people are unhealthy and that they have entity attachments, that they have AI things, that they're mind controlled, mind fractured, mind manipulated, that they have dozens of alters, or they're fraudulent, they're coming from ego. There's a person making these character assassination videos, from what I discovered. And the thing is, that little picture that they have of a green aura, that's not from their quantum technology scanner. That's just a cell phone picture from an aura reading app. And the reading comes from their own bias. So they're presuming to read your auric field to tell you what your state of being is, well-being, or if you're unwell or whatever. And it's coming from ego and bias. It's not coming from a genuine sense of wanting to help somebody, because again, they're doing character assassination on other people, taking their photos, pasting it into their videos, and saying this is what the person is like. And they're only pointing out negative, dark things. They never point out anything good about the aura reading, what's going well for the person, just all the negative things. And in their mindset, all the people are dark that they're reviewing. So I think it's sort of unethical to take somebody else's picture without their permission, also to take their full name without their permission, paste it in an auric reading, and say, look, I did a video about them. This is what their aura is like right now. Right, no, sorry, you don't have our fresh pictures. We're not standing in front of you where we can see your quantum technology device that does the auric scan. So anybody who says that they're the only ones that can do this, no, they're not. There's a lot of different technologies out there that could do your auric reading. There's the Kirlian camera. There's smartphone cell apps that have aura reading apps. So, and you must know how to accurately interpret a person's aura to do an aura reading. So when I found a video of myself where this practitioner who says that they have quantum healing technology that can do this kind of auric scan reading, that they ran my aura psychically and picked up this, and that, and that their quantum technology scanner can scan me and pick up all the things about me. They used an old picture of me from 4 years ago from an interview that I had conducted. They took my own picture and my name and pasted it into their own fantasy land of reading my aura, and a lot of that stuff was not accurate. I'm not constantly filled with darkness. I'm not infested with entities. I'm not fraudulent. I'm not a badly behaved person. Oh, and they said that I have zero aptitude for psychic ability and I have no healing abilities. They don't know me personally. They know nothing about me. And they took my business name and put it into the front title of their video, which speaks of ego and them wanting attention and needing fame and trying to quarrel people in to come in for their services. So I tried to find their website to contact them to try to take down the video. They don't even have a website, no email address, nothing. So they're just making assumptions about other people, and they're coming from a very negative perspective and posting these videos about others. It's called character assassination. It's called defamation of character. It's violating privacy and copyright laws, what this person is doing, by taking other people's photos and taking their names and putting untruths about people. and saying it's 100% verified and real. Sorry, it's not. You don't know me. You've never met me. You don't know what I'm like as a practitioner for psychic readings or healings. You have no idea. So to say that they can verify 100% accuracy for their quantum technology scans to tell a person everything about their auric field, no, they can't. They're coming from a place of false judgment, assumption, bias, and some ego. And they claim that they're the only one that can do it. No, you're not. I didn't get mad when I saw this video. I just had a smile and I said, you know what? I find this behavior very unethical and immoral. I am going to just file a copyright complaint about it on YouTube. And that's what I did. Because I could tell this person is really stubborn. If I tried to send them an email, I couldn't even find their email. If I had tried to reason with them, they wouldn't have been reasonable and taken down that inaccurate video and removed it. So I will never mention people by name, and I will never openly slander anybody or talk openly about people, mentioning their names. If I sense something that's not quite right in a person's energy field or something is, not quite right with them, I might make a video about it, but I will never say their name out loud. I will never speak badly, degrading their personality. And I will never do character assassination. Spirit would never let me do that because that's unethical and immoral, and I will never do that. So the reason why I actually went in and filed a copyright strike against the practitioner who claims to be able to read your auric field with their quantum technology scanners is because I never gave them permission to read my auric field. I never gave them permission to make up lies about me and tell untruths about me. So I did not agree to what they were saying because that information is not accurate or true about me and what's actually in my auric field. If I wanted a genuine auric reading, I can go and have one done. I can find a good practitioner with a Kirlian camera or technology that reads auric fields on an application, on an app. I can even find one myself and do an aura reading for myself. So I just did not give that person permission to take my old photo and my name and do an auric reading for me that was not true and could not be verified in the facts because those facts were lies about me. Again, they claim they can look into my lab's information, super soldier information, that they can look at super soldiers' data through the auric field and SSP stuff as well by the state of the aura field. And if it's implanted memories or not, if it's false memories or not. No, they can't. An aura reading is a basic tool for reading auras to see the state of somebody's health and emotional well-being. And that's what it's designed for. It's not designed for picking up on biases, whether somebody is good or evil, whether they've done something or not. That's not what this is for. It's not the purpose. It's to help people heal and see where they are and at with their aura frequencies. It's used for health things, not to judge people and not to put biases on them. And I never do psychic readings or aura readings without another person's permission. I don't violate their free will, sovereignty, choice, free will choice. I don't go just reading them and then making public videos and statements about what I see from their aura field or their mental state, physical state, psychic state. That's a big no-no. That's crossing boundaries in ethics. And any practitioner who does that kind of stuff and posts falsehoods and lies about you, they're not a good practitioner, and I would never go to that practitioner who did that. That's unethical. And that was one of the warning signs for me when I actually went and looked at that video, and they had other people's names and photos along with my aura reading. They did 2 other people's aura readings and compared it to mine. And they had not asked those people for their permission to use their photos and names to compare it with me. And I never gave permission for that person to even attempt to read my auric field and what's in my aura. That's private. So that's an invasion of my privacy and other people's privacies. So I felt that behavior was very unethical. That's why I did the filing for the copyright strike for YouTube to take that video down immediately. Because again, I knew exactly where that picture of me came from which interview 4 years ago. I have a photographic memory. So I went back into my mind, what video was that from? Where was I? Where was I at that point with long blonde hair wearing a pink t-shirt? Where was I? And that's when I was in a place, renting a place. So I knew exactly where that picture came from which interview. And that's where they took my photo. And that's an old photo, which should not be used for an auric reading. You can only use fresh photos for auric readings to be accurate. And what is the aura now? Not what's the aura then 4 years ago. Because the aura then could have been unhealthy and it's much better now. So that's another thing that this person clearly did not understand about aura readings and quantum technology for aura readings. They took an old photo of me and old photos of those people. And that's not how you do an accurate aura reading, whether it's with quantum technology or psychically. That's not how it's done. So there was a lot of inaccuracies about aura readings in their video. And they used things about me, like my photo, my name, without permission. They also used my business name without permission. And they told, again, things that are not accurate about me and who I am. I'm not filled with darkness constantly. I am not infested with things constantly. I work very hard to maintain my health to the best of my ability and to do good sessions for healing myself and for others in psychic readings. I don't cut corners. I don't do fraudulent things. I don't engage in fraudulent behaviors. I have the right and free will choice to share my SSP experiences and what happened to me. Nobody has the right to judge me and to say that my memories are falsely implanted or that I have alters. I don't have other alters, and this person said I did, and I don't. I don't have multiple personality disorder where I just switch off in different personalities. That's what alters are. They come in to protect you from something traumatic. That does not happen to me physically. My mental health is, I am one personality, one main personality that is me, nobody else. So I don't switch alters ever. And again, they said a lot of things about me that were lies and did not make sense. So I was in my right to get that video taken down, because if somebody else is telling lies about me and others, that kind of material should not be out there floating for others to falsely judge those people, because it's not true. If something was actually true that was said about me, okay, that person would have been a good psychic and a good practitioner if they actually read me correctly from a distance, but they didn't. And they didn't have my permission to do all of those things that were unethical. So that's why that video was taken down, just to explain that, why I did it. So thank you so much, and namaste.